Since 2001, hundreds of millions of players and bots have started their journey in Gielinor. Most of them stepping into a brand new world for the first time, some of them seeking adventure or riches, some seeking fame or infamy. One thing they all had in common is they desired the great riches that lie within Gielinor. Some sought party hats, others sought abyssal whips and twisted bows that lie deep within the chambers of Xerix. And today, I am starting my journey towards speedrunning one of the most iconic items in all of Gielinor. A rune scimitar. On an Ultimate Iron Man. But it's not like actually speedrunning the item, because I could just go to Fire Giants and get it in an hour and a half. I wanted to do it differently. So I'm speedrunning a rune scimitar from Zami. Yep, Zami from Godward's Dungeon on a fresh UIM. I want to get it as fast as possible. Yep, rune scimitar from Zami. That's the whole point of this series. Nothing else. I will never play this account again. Rune scimitar from Zami. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, why? That's a completely valid question. Why? Really, really good question as well. Long story short, I had this idea maybe a few months back on stream. I spoke about it just briefly, and then I thought about it further after stream. I was like, wait a minute, that would actually be really funny to watch because of all of the different things that you might have to do. I mean, it's just completely memey off the top of the head. So, you know, I had this idea in my back pocket for quite some time. And then, long story short, I have a lot of time on my hands over the next couple of weeks. So, if you're a stream watcher or if you're a Giga Chad that's a part of my clan, you will know that I am actually moving to Austin, Texas and starting a software engineering boot camp when I get down there. I was initially planning on moving down in about 4 days. Well, my brother, he actually, I'm moving in with my brother, by the way. He actually has a last-minute business trip that he didn't anticipate coming up, which will be next week. So because that is happening, I am actually pushing out my move date by about 3 weeks. And I quit my job yesterday. So if I had known this, I would have kept my job for the next couple of weeks and then not, you know, I wouldn't have 3 weeks of absolutely nothing. But now I have 3 weeks of free time with nothing to do. So I figured, you know what? This feels like a great time to have a mini series. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a mini series. I'm going to blitz out as many episodes as possible over the next couple of weeks. And hopefully I can complete it by the time I have to move down. I've got, at this point, 17 days to get this done. I think it's very reasonable that I get this done within 17 days. If I don't, I'd feel like a failure. So my goal is to get this done over the next 17 days so that I can have, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos out on this series, and it can always just be something that you come back and watch for fun. There's a lot of really fun methods that we've discovered, and just for you know, closure or disclosure, I guess is the better word. This isn't like a real speed run, okay? Like, it's a speed run, but it's not like a speed run. I want to do fun things, and if I was going to do an actual speedrun, I'd have to do very, very boring things to do it. So I wanted to have fun, enjoy my time, show you some weird new things that I've learned over the past, you know, XYZ. I would be doing very, very, very different methods if this was a real speedrun, which it is not. It's a meme speedrun. So whenever the next person wants to take this on, you can easily get number one very quickly. So just sit back, enjoy, and it'll be a good time. Also, I don't really know how speedruns work or start. I'm not going to start counting my time until I get off Tutorial Island. So whatever it is, the minus 15, 20 minutes that it'll take me to get there, that'll be off the official time. So I'm just going to put that out there right now. So, yeah, sit back and enjoy it. It's going to be a good one. And just for proof, Ultimate Iron Man mode has been selected. Yes, I will set a pin Nobody look. Nobody look, please. Thank you. Appreciate you guys not looking. Ultimate Iron Man mode has been selected. Deactivation. We'll make it permanent, because why not? I'm never going to play this account after the achievement is completed. And we're going to go come and speak with the magic tutor. Whoa! This is new. What is all this? Oh, I've never seen... Did some poll pass or something? Do we now have I've never seen this before. Whoa, that's really, really neat. Okay. I didn't know that we had really big spells now. That's sick. All right, so yes, go to the main lane. I have decided that my speedrun will start as soon as I get membership on my account. So let me bring over my bonding account. I think I just have to bring him to my world. Accept the bond. And 12 minutes. So we can take off 12 minutes from our final time from our speedrun. 12 minutes is the... Well, maybe it'll tick over to 13 by the time the redemption's done. Unfortunate. We're stuck at 12 minutes. All right. Let's get started. May I present to you Pool Drain 14. Let's get this run started. All right, baby. We are off the rip going to... Wait, where's my... There we go. Sorry. Oh, I already have time loss. Unbelievable. We're going to off the rip teleport to Clan Wars. I do have the very beginning of this pretty scripted out so that I can get my fastest times as possible. Now, just so you know, this is an Ultimate Iron Man. But it doesn't mean it's the world's most ethical run on the planet. It doesn't mean it's going to be a completely pure thing to do. Oh, wait, I am immediately running to a bank when I've realized that I don't have access to a bank. Okay, all right, we're going to get locked in here. First thing I'm going to do off the rip is we are going to... Oh, I should have said don't ask again. We're going to grab a looting bag off the rip. Actually, you know what? It's probably going to be better for me to... airstrike these boys. I need to get a looting bag off the rip for our next step before we get started. So I need to grab one of these, and we'll be back once we do. Level 2 magic, first level in the account. Let's freaking go, baby. Oh, finally, dude. Finally, we get a looting bag. I was like 30 rats deep, bro. How have I gone dry on my first ever item? That's unbelievable. You know, it's only me, though. Can I tick perfect this? Oh, yeah. All right, so we got the big not slay, bro. He's going to come help me out. Again, this is not the world's most ethical speed run, but it is a speed run. You know, this isn't glitchless. So we're going to go ahead and run over to the lava maze. I kind of thought, do I do security stronghold off the rip? Do I do steel plate bodies? I think we decided that doing steel plate bodies is going to be my best bet. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do off the rip. I'm going to have him open this up. Only a sharp blade can cut through it. Minus time. Unbelievable. Didn't have it equipped. I'm an idiot. So now I've just got to rush through and hope that I don't die while getting over there. Okay, great. Great work. We have made it to the steel plate bodies, and on the first world, it is gone. That is not a good sign. I don't know what that means. Are there people that still hop around for steel plate bodies? Surely not, right? Surely not. No way. Okay. Well, I think the faster method is to log out and log back in for steel plate bodies, so I very well may do that, but we'll see how long this takes. I'm probably going to do 2 full trips of steel plate bodies so that I can get a good amount of starting money. This will probably take me a little bit, but I think it'll definitely be worth it. It'll set me up with a bunch of runes for the future, which I desperately need because I think I am going to go the 61 magic route. So that's kind of my thought process. Look how long it looks to hop, dude. I think this is all time that gets added to my in-game time as well. So it's not good. Wow, another steel plate body gone. This might be bad. So long as nobody pulls up on me in the next 3 seconds, we have made it out of our first trip in the wilderness. That took us, what, 30 minutes in total from start to finish because, well, like 35 minutes. Ended up getting out with, what's that, 55 steel plate bodies, so that should be like 60K if I sell them individually. I might do a little 5-sell method to keep that money up a bit. Is this guy going to aggro on me? He might aggro on me. I also did end up picking up a gold necklace and a Staff of Earth as well. The Staff of Earth is going to be nice. I have unlimited fire runes now, which is pretty lit. And then the gold necklace, probably not useful for much other than the fact if I ever get like a beginner clue, which I probably won't, I can do the beginner clue. At least I have one half of it, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. We're going to go ahead and start our selling at the Varrock fella, and then we'll probably go back out for another trip because why not? We need a good amount of money. The method worked pretty well. I think I might buy a few beers or something like that. I do need a way to have to get my HP back. I lost about 5 minutes because I did have to wait 5 minutes for my HP to regen. So that was like the not fun part of this. Sell one. How much do I get for selling two? 40 less GP. Does it go 40 less per? Yeah, maybe I'll sell like 3 a world. That's not a bad idea. 3 a world might be a good spot for me. Okay, I have finished my first full trip of steel plate bodies, and oh my gosh, we are not teleporting right now. Oh my goodness, time waste right there. That's unbelievable. Now I have a. I'm going back for my second trip, obviously, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different. In fact, let me show you what it is. I'm going to come over to the Moss Giants over here, and you probably have no idea what I'm doing, and that's okay. I am going to pick up a few Chaos Runes. There is a specific reason as to why I am picking up Chaos Runes, but that reason will be hidden until we get to that part. Now, I need about 6 Chaos Runes. Can I get through without getting hit a single time? Nope. Oh my gosh, I had the lucky 0. I might, yeah, you know what? I got 6. Okay. 6 should be good. I'm actually going to hop and get another few, just so that I can have them. Oh my gosh, I didn't get another looting bag before I came out here. I am molding. I'm going to have to go back and get that, but I need to get a few Chaos Runes, so it's not a big deal. Another trip has been successfully completed. We made it out of the wilderness, thankfully, with all of our belongings. That's going to put us over 100k GP, raw GP, I believe, which will be very nice. I need a lot to train magic with. So I probably cut off like 10 minutes off that trip as well for bringing a little bit of food with me, which was the beers, which was a really nice idea. And then I also just had a better method down, a faster method that I kind of figured out. So I would make my main account hop before this account, and I could just stand right on top of the steel plate body. Plus, I didn't run into any worlds that didn't have steel plate bodies in them, which was also another plus. So definitely a good trip right there. Gonna go ahead and sell these and get started, get thumbing with the rest. I'm happy to have this part done because early money grinding is always super boring. I could have pushed this out a little bit, but I decided not to. Again, it probably could have done a faster method, but you know, this isn't, it's a meme speed run, not a real speed run. Final steel plate body sold for a total of 117,000 gold pennies. Oh yeah, that's nice. So from here, got a couple of orders of business. First, I am going to go down in the museum and get the museum done, which will bring me up to 9 Slayer, and it'll bring me up to 9 Hunter as well. Thank goodness for Runelight, because Runelight just gives you all the answers, which is a beautiful time. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quickly, and then a couple other small orders of business to do afterwards. Did I start it? I think I started it. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're good. Yeah, look how stupid this is with Runelight, bro. I feel like this shouldn't even be a part of the game, in all honesty. That's just me. Did I click the wrong thing? I clicked the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, time waste. I'm literally time wasting right now. Dude, hurry up. All right, study. Look how stupid this is. It just highlights the answer. That, like, you know, maybe I'm an old fogey, but I feel like that shouldn't be a part of the game. Maybe that's just me. Last one, seaweed. Very nice. That should be our final case that we do need to do. That took me... Wait, what? I logged in at 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I'm still at 1 hour and 30 minutes, but that definitely took me longer than that. Maybe it doesn't track time unless you log out. That probably took me like 3 or 4 minutes to do. 9 Slayer, 9 Hunter. Very nice. All right, so what we're going to do now is take a quick trip across the street. We are going to go to the Varrock kitchen real quickly to grab an interesting item. We're going to go ahead and grab this pie dish right here. This will be useful for a couple of things. First, I need to do the red berry pie. I don't know if you can like empty it once you have a cooked one in it, so I'm gonna grab a couple extra just in case we get really, really unlucky. Probably should have looked that up if there was an empty option on burnt pies, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple because we are going to be doing the Knight's Sword at some point. It's gonna have to be... it's going to be a little bit from now, I guess. So 3 pie dishes have been bought, and now I'm going to make my way down to the shop down here and buy a bunch of runes. Once I have those runes, I'm going to do something that I should have done a little bit earlier. Probably a 1 to 2 minute time waste because I didn't do it earlier, which isn't the world's biggest deal. But yeah, let me go buy some runes and then I'll take you through that. Went ahead and bought a bunch of runes. You know what they say, don't blow your entire load in one place. So we've got about 72,000 gold pennies left, which will be very useful again for just future items, but we have more than enough to keep us going for some time. So what I'm doing is I'm teleporting to Ferox Enclave right now. Earlier during my first or second teleport, I guess I should have grabbed, actually probably before I walked back for the first time, I should have grabbed 2 iron bars from the tree out here, which I neglected to do. So we'll take a little bit of time away from the time, but in total it's not that big of a deal. We've got our iron bar right up here, and then after that we are going to Lumbridge. Please don't hurt me, Mr. Bear. Thank you. And thank goodness I don't have any PKers out here to ruin my freshly made GIM that I made with my wife. 2 iron bars done, and now we teleport to Lumbridge. So from here, a couple different goals. I need to get 10 fletching. Holy smokes, that bear is humble as heck. You're not even going to attack me? You know, shout out to grizzly bears everywhere. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to get 10 fletching. Now, this might take me a little bit to do because fletching is one of the slower levels to get. I'm going to come up here, grab a bronze pickaxe. So we have that, and then I need to go to Bob and buy, I guess I'll buy a bronze and a steel axe just so I have it. Fletching early levels take forever to do, but I do need to get it done, so we'll buy one of those, and I'm going to head over here as well. I believe there's copper that I can mine over here, which is exactly what I need. I do need to mine 4 copper and just have that in my back pocket for later. So we'll mine a few copper as well for Doric's quest too. So let's pot these bad boys and get started on some fletching. I'm gonna cut, I think it's like 60 logs that I need for my fletching grind, and then I can put those into shafts, and then I'm making my way up to Port Sarum afterwards. So I need to, I'll just buy some feathers there for some really, really fast XP. Quick update, we made our way over to Varrock Southwest Mine. We grabbed 6 clay for the Doric's quest, and this one, no, maybe I need one more. I can need one more chop after this. This should wrap up all of the arrow shafts that we do need to get our 10 fletching. So I'm going to go ahead and craft those. Basically just walked, chopped, and made my way over here. So now we can trade Garant in the shop. We can buy a few feather packs and then fletch all those together. That should give us 10. Let me make sure I've worked out that math correctly. Basically hit the nail on the head here. I chopped 1 or 2 extra logs, but not a big deal. 10 fletching on the account. So now we can do some future quests, which I am forgetting about at the moment that we needed that for. So I'm going to go ahead and drop our knife, drop our steel axe. I believe I could drop my bronze pickaxe, which I'm going to do because I like to make bad decisions. If we need it, then we can just go pick another one up. So now we are going to focus on getting 10 cooking real quickly. In fact, I just ran to the wrong shop, minus time. I actually needed to stay here and talk to Garant. So big boy, come here. What I need from you is he sells sardines, like 1 million of them. And you can actually cook these at 1 cooking, and they give you 40 XP per successful cook. So if we get lucky, we can get this done in like 2 minutes. We need to get 10 cooking for the red berry pie for the knight's sword that we have to get done. So I'm going to go ahead and collapse this out real quickly. Shouldn't take me more than a couple minutes, even though my inventory is a disaster. I may table some stuff. I think that keeps it on the table for like 10 minutes. I'm not totally positive, though. I'll have to look into it so I don't screw myself over. Level 10 cooking, very nice. I can now make red berry pies. Here's to hoping that I don't burn 40 in a row. That would be absolutely mauling. Now, one mistake I did make, I did take a little bit of a time loss here. I should have brought some buckets with me filled with water. So I don't have those, which will take some time off my run as well, which is pretty unfortunate. I even had it in my notes to bring buckets of water with me, but is what it is. So I'm going to pick all my stuff up here. Rest in peace to all you who are malding, wishing you stumbled upon my absolute Giga Chad loot pile here. Just unfortunate for you. You know, better luck next time. You can find my 1.5k worth of loot at some point later in your life, but today is not that day. So we're going to head over to widen these. All right, big boy, you give me 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to have to hop for some red berries. And then I need to figure out how I'm going to get a bucket over here because I kind of goofed it. I should have been a little bit more prepared. I should have brought a bucket with me. That is just a time waste on my end, honestly. Okay, I ended up going to the Falador farm just right over there. There's a bucket plus a water spawn over there. So honestly, not that big of a deal. Can we get a cook off the first? Yes. Anything extra is just food. 3 out of 3, beautiful time to be alive. Look at that, dude. The RNG is blessing us, so we're going to go ahead and drop that. Now we have some food plus a red berry pie, and we have one last stop to make, which will show you why I picked up some chaos runes a little bit back. All right, we are actually going to the world of the Tazars now. Now that we're in here, we have only one objective. I need to find the magic shop, wherever that is. I think that's over this way. Yeah, I think it's, no, hold on, let me find it real quick. It's right down there. Okay, we're on the right way. Okay, come here, baby. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell all 10. And now we have 90 tackle. Yeah, I think I only needed about half that, which, you know, it's not the world's biggest deal. I think I would have gotten away with 6, but we have 10, you know, it's cool. So we're going to head over to, I think it's this fella right here. And this fella has a nice little sale going on for me. Iron ore. Buy 1, get 1 for the same price. 2 iron ore bought with our chaos runes, and now what we're going to do, we are going to head to the clan wars. I'm going to go and replenish my run energy, and we're going to start turning in some quests that we have ready to go. Largely the Dorix quest and a couple of others. So pretty big brain. Happy that it worked out, and we're ready to go. Get started on getting some total levels that we need for the future. One thing I am going to go ahead and do is buy a Chronicle. That is, what, 1,000 GP? 300. Oh, that's not that bad. Why did I think it was more? I do need to teleport to get around the world, so I figured buying a Chronicle wouldn't be the worst thing on the planet, wouldn't be the worst idea, so that we can have at least one teleport before we get to, you know, doing the Grand Tree, getting some magic XP like that. I'll probably head off to the Wilderness Dungeon at some point to buy some Law Runes, but at least we have a teleport for now. So that's pretty nice. Off to do Dorix, and then after Dorix, we are gonna, no spoiler alert, sorry, not even gonna tell you, sit rat. All right, Doric, what can I do for you, pal? I wanted to use your anvils, please. Yeah, start Doric's quest. Here you go. Can't believe it. What do you mean? I got him. There you go. That's insane. Doric's quest done, 1,300 body XP, and that brings us up to why is the wise old man dancing? Where did he come from? All right. That's pretty neat. Doric's quest done. And now I'm going to go ahead and get started on the Knight's Sword. Executed to perfection. The Knight Sword quest is done. Now, I will say, if this really was me speedrunning, I would have set my spawn to Falador, would have done a couple suicide methods, but, you know, we're not getting that stinky with it. We're just having fun. There is 29 smithing off of the rip. That was all for the ability to do the tourist trap. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to log out for the next 5 minutes because I need to go to Lumbridge for that, and the best way to get there is a home teleport. So I'm going to log out for 5 minutes, go, I don't know, pet Colby, and then come back and get started on the tourist trap.